PCDR part up to all those topics. Now we are going to connect with this migration part. We come to the another part of part 2 is the DC migration part. This part we first start from our basic. We're going to saw about then how can we do the server upgradation and from on-premises to Azure and from various servers like Oracle to Azure, SQL to Azure, MySQL to Azure. These are the some more parts, etc. We're going to cover in this upcoming sessions. Today we're going to see about that migrate database from 2012 SQL Server to 2016 on-premises SQL Server. That nothing but it's just a server upgradation only. Yes, we're going to do that. For that, I'm going to presenting the slide for you guys. Just we just start the session. Okay. Just we need to first create the. First of all, check that the session is recording or not. Okay, fine. Okay. See, the session is covered about this migration of database from 2012 SQL Server to 2016 on-premises SQL Server. Using DMA, we're going to do the operation. First of all, we need to create the two VMs in this Azure. One is VM1 and another one is VM2. Just we're going to install this 2016 on one side and another 2012 on the another side. Just it's a totally respective separate VM. First of all, in this VM1, we're going to download the Microsoft SQL Server package. Just you're going to type in the Google just Microsoft SQL 2012 means you will get that server package like this. This is a page of how can we going to download that thing. Just you just type it that Microsoft SQL 2012, you get it. Just check that version and click the download. You directly download the installer. After that, select that .exe file of an SQL 12. This is nothing but just a downloading procedure. After you getting like this image, then we move to the next part. Is if you download means it asking some option. Just you click that .exe this one. Like the same vice versa, we're going to download 2016 on the VM tool. SQL server on 2016. Just download that. Just click the download option. We can directly get it like that. Just we click that setup. We can start the setup function. For the 2012 only, little bit different compared with the 2016 SQL Server. It is little bit different from that 2016. This is I'm showing this. This is 2012. After just click out this. See, opening the file, you can see like this. Just click out, double click on the setup file. After that, you can move to that new SQL Server standalone installation feature. Just click it, double click on that, and it will be going to actually what we are doing that SQL Server installation, and then where all the steps are same for the both VMs, means 2012 and 2016's both server are same. Just this step only little bit different from that 2016. Just click that add feature, then you can move to the these are same part. Just we need to just click on the data engine service. Just enable the database engine service. This is most important for this. Then only we can perform this operation, all those things. After that, here just move to the giving the instance configuration. Instance is nothing but you're going to give that as a server name for here. If you give us 20 SQL 2017 or else your name or else server 1 or server 2, that's your choice completely. But you need to remember that whatever name you're giving for this each and every server. If we give 20 SQL 2017, this is VM2. Just you need to remember that, because when you are going to call the server, we need to give the name for this name only. If you forgot that, we don't have any option to find out. We need to again forget the password or anything, means you need to again install that thing. Just check it out. Just database engine configuration and and select that authentication mode. This is a dual authentication mode is available. One is Windows and another one is SQL Server authentication. Windows is nothing but based off your mail ID, like Google single sign-on method. It's going it work, but we are choosing this SQL mixed method. This is nothing but we just giving this provide the password for these things. Just we provide the password, whatever password, just double enter the password and just click the add current user here. Add current user, it will be add automatically what the user is directed in the system. Then after that, further proceeding these things, um, see like this where the directory files are stored. If you want to default one is we don't need to do any changes in this, all those things as it is, just leave it. If you want to change the like a data root directory to some other part, you can just click these points and you can redirect to that store that location. And step 8 is review the every configuration for all those server. Just this is a summary for these things, like prerequisites, already installed things, and some of those database engines are installed here. All these things are here covered. We can just scroll up and we will find out if any missed means we can go back and install again. That's this is. Then if you start give the installation like this is the install button. Just give click out the install button, you it will be more direct to the installation process. After that installation, within couple of minutes you can get this just these are the features or install succeed. The status is going this succeed. If you find the succeed status, this first part of an SQL installation is completed. Just close it and move to the another one. If we download the SQL server, we can't able to handle directly these things directly from without any uh, this is this is a platform like we need to install that Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Without this thing, we can't able to directly operate that SQL server. For example, if you write the query or pull the data or push the data, if you need to do that CRUD operations, that everything you're going to do using this platform only. That's the reason we need to download this Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Just type in the Google SSMS, like you will get that download from that Microsoft page. After that download, just double click at the installer. It's very easy to install like mobile apps like that. Just click the double tap of the download button, and after that you like this getting like this the store location. If you want to do that, you can able to change this location also. Just click the install button here and move to wait for the until the installation process is complete. This is a single click on installation. Just click install, then its process is running automatically in this background. Just it's showing up the package process and overall process. After that both are completed, you can get the message of successfully installation of Microsoft SQL Server Management. After that, just restart the system. It will be take do that reconfigured for everything. That's why we do the reconfiguration. Okay, if after restart the system, okay, how can we find those things, and how can we just navigate to the SSM? Just go to the start and click the start menu. Just type that SQL Server Management Studio. Just type this like that. You can get this Microsoft SQL General. Just double click on that. You can open it, and like this page is displaying to you guys. For this, we need to do just SQL Server. Just here, if this is loading, after loading, what happened? This we need to give the server name. The server name is nothing but we already created SQL 2017. See in this pages we can created our server name. That's an instant name. We already given this. Yeah, this is the server name SQL 2017 or whatever you given for this each server 1 and server 2. Then after that you just give that name and what the password you give for that. Then select the mode of authentication. You need to select that mode of authentication. Here we already discussed with that mode of authentication. There I selected about this SQL authentication. That's why I give the password mode. Just give the SA is a default login. If you after that login, you can get able to create that much more login, but SA is a default one. So just be using the SA. After that, give the password. Just select the SQL Server authentication. Just give the server name or else slash VM name and backslash VM name. If else if you don't know VM name, like that means just did the full stop and backslash and give the server name and connect. After that it will be connect and display like this. As usual, how can we work in this SQL? We just go to see here the new queries there, or else we can pull it up, or else import from the other databases like XML files or anything else. We can import. See, this is code Binex is my file I'm created. Just create the database and give some more little bit details. After just click out this F5 for this. Just compile this all things. We can just we need to insert some data and checking this is like my data, just giving this Janu, Trichy, like city, age, like this is a sample data I'm giving. If you want to professional manner you want to do means you just go with that Microsoft um, sample data is available, old DB, something like that. We can advanced data is available there. Just we try with that version and download the, if you whatever version you need, just download it and import here. For that, okay, if you for further additional details to avoid the error means, if we install this DC part totally, we did that some. This is the same step for all those everything. It's not for an SQL, not for it's all for an Oracle and SQL everything. You definitely you need to check this some of the three more steps. Like first one, just open the just give the Windows plus R key. You can see like this. Then give the service dot MSC like thing. You can get like that. Sorry, I think so. Just go with that start button and click service. You can able to see. I think so. You can see my screen now. Just I'm directly showing. See, this is the service app. Just you need to click the service app. After that, like this is opening. Just type an SQL server. You can get it. What the server you exactly install? You need to check out this service is currently running in our system or not. Just you need to just click SQL server. MySQL. Just click running. See here, if it's not running, just double click and start. See here, you can see this option pass, stop and restart. This option is available. Just you need to restart, or else you need to check it as it's in this manual manner, or what's the mode of starting method. There is an option there. One is automatic, another one is manual. You can just select the automatic, and you no need to continuously come back and again do the starting. Just it's automatically, if this SQL service start, it's automatically start the services, all services. So you can see this mode startup type is here mentioned, automatic. We need to change, like this is a manual method. From this method to we need to change these things. See, SQL server, this is server 101 is our nothing but our server name. That's here we can see just everything are running. So it's a good sign for that we do the operation. For that, most of this for DC migration, this TCP port 1433 and UDP port 1434. This is a major communication line port for these things. We need to just enable that port. For port enabling, just go with the inbound firewall and just inbound rules, and just select the ports and select the mode TCP, and we need to give the specify the port 1433 and okay, and give the name for port. Like the same, you need to do the UDP. Okay. After that, this is second part we completed. The third step is SQL Server Configuration Manager. How can we navigate to the SQL Server Configuration Manager? Is just click as well as the same Windows and type SQL Server Configuration Manager. This and SQL Server Configuration Manager is after enabling, you just install SQL, then only we can find out these things. Just select these things and check this all the services are in the running state. If these services are running here, then only we can wait a second. Sorry for the disturbance, guys. To add new inbound activities, these things 1433 and 143 UDP, just click OK for that and check if these services are running. It automatically this SQL Server configurations are running maximum 99%. If in case any problem, it's just go to the other tab and again, or else refresh these things. It will be take some times to reflect in this spot. After that, just check all those things, and you need to enable the TCP port of also here. Just go to the SQL Server's network configuration and protocol for the server one is TCP and IP, and then name pipe shared memory. We need to enable those things. Just click this and select this enable option there, and after that, like the same MS SQL Server, also you need to enable the TCP ports like that. Then further you need to add and many further ports further depend upon your operation. You need to enable some port. You just go with this Windows Defender and inbound, just choose the inbound or outbound rules. You need to just enable this specific port for this. Then up to this is fine for this. We can move this second part of this server upgradation. We going to use the one of the tool of Microsoft, just this data migration assistant. This data migration assistant used for this assessment and little bit of migration process. Okay, just we going to select first. We did the access part. First, we need to select the server as it is same for this migration and server. Just some of this destination and some of those things only differ. Just we give the specific the target and the source and target. Then we can find out the some of this list of this assessment result. This is possible. This made a lot of data. You can do use that. Another advantage, you can get some of the solution this side of this assessment. You just go with that. Here we going to directly do the migration process, just migration, and select the project name is given a migration, and select the source is SQL Server, and the target is SQL Server on Azure Virtual Machine. Just click out that, just specify the source and target of these things. See, VM1 is my VM1. Actually, exactly, I give the same name for this VM and server. Server 1 is server 101. See, just backslash and give that, and select that authentication mode and give that same whatever the password and thing, and just click next. It automatically detect for that further process. Before we need to create the mapping the source to the target and region. For that mapping, we need to do that file enabling the file sharing operations like that. We just select the send file and just share that, enable the share option like this. Enable the share option, give this permission for everyone. Just select that permission for everyone and select this MySQL server and give the full permission for this also. You can see this full permission we have like that. Just okay with that, and go to the file manager and give this file shareable file name. Copy this file name and map to just mount that file here. We can see now this is after mounting. Go to the networking part, network location. You can see like this is same file. We can see what are things we can communicate between this two part. This used for the storing our backup during this process. In case fail, it will be backup storage purpose. It will going to run. After this part, then at the database part will be displayed. Just click the next, this DMA. Okay, guys, you will get like these things. Like, see, this is enabled add database things. Here, I'm going to just move out this data only. Just click this data and backslash SQL of share. It's automatically take just we need to just click copy the database and give that file name. Means we created a shareable file. Just we copy this network address and copy this and paste here. Then we move to the next button. This is the part of select logins. See guys, in this part, if you need to select logins means the login and password and all those things are going to migrated. If in case it's not migrated means we don't know aware about this password and SQL username and those all things. Just we click out that and what are those things we're going to migrate. Just click select the login names. See the login type, default database like that. Then after that, start. If you click out this start migration process, it will displaying like that. This is a process of good sign of loading the database. This restoring database at the destination part. After that, you will just go to the second VM. What is the source VM and go to the second VM. See, you can see this is a fresh VM, but you can what are the database we can replicate it that is exactly reflected in this VM2. That's a way we can going to do the operation of the SQL Server upgradation from 2012 to 2016. Okay, guys, that's it for this about this topic today. This slide. Anybody have doubt on this any particular topic? Guys.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. And this part only, this you for my side giving extra focus. You need to do that enabling this TCP port and enable the TCP but TCP IP pipes, and that's it. After that, it will be working fine. No more you will be getting that more complex. Then after that, installing your DMA, you guys are now definitely stuck in this part means backup option. It will be asking about this backup option. In that time, you guys we need to give that file location means we created whatever the files we created the send and receive file for the source we need to give the source network location and receive side we need to give the destination network location. What are the file share option we created. After that it will be very easy for you guys. You will be completed very quickly. I hope everyone getting a good point from my presentation. If anybody have doubt or else we will be bind up the session now.
No, Jagdish, no problem.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you for your time, guys. Let me close this session.
Thank you, Jagdish.
Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye.